Hello YouTube friends. I just wanted to show my latest vintage purchase, and that is my vintage Coach Quart bag in the British tan, and this one is from 1999. And I also have one of my favorite bags, which is my black Coach Quart bag, which is from 1996, and I'll show that to you here. And this is my black one. You can see that the leather on this one is thicker and really burnished. It's so shiny, just naturally shiny. Beautiful. I will probably never get rid of this bag, but I wanted it in a lighter color, and I found a tremendous deal from the original owner of this bag. And this is one of those rare things that for some reason doesn't come up in the regular listings on eBay, but it pops up and it's listed under the correct name and everything. I don't know why it didn't come up, but that was to my benefit because I got it at a ridiculous price, and it is in beautiful condition. It's so soft, and the seller really, you could tell she loved this bag because she took great care of it. I only needed to condition it. I didn't have to really scrub it clean, and she wrapped it perfectly in lots of paper and a nice box, even better than a store. So I lucked out on this baby. So I'll just show you around a little bit. So it's got the top handle, which I love on the Coach Quart. This one does have a couple pen marks, and it had one right here in the front, and it's faded a lot. I'll tell you what I did on that. And it has one still a little bit on the back, and then inside it had one right here in this light spot. So the best, easiest way that I know of to remove ink pen from leather bags is just put a little bit of hairspray on a Q-tip and carefully go over it. But you have to really be careful because, like on the inside here, it did kind of lighten the color a little bit. So sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. So it completely took out the pen inside, but it left a light mark, and then on the front it just lightened the pen mark a lot, but it didn't leave it lighter leather. So you have to do that with caution, but got it all cleaned up and conditioned. This one is different than my other Coach Quart because this one is the later version that has the adjustable strap. So that's really nice because this version just has the full leather strap, no buckle or adjustments on it, and it tends to be a little bit too long for me. So that was a great find. I'd also heard that the later bags were a little bit bigger, the ones that had the adjustable strap, but that's not the case at all. These are exactly the same dimensions. As you can see, one is not bigger than the other, so that's good. I like that size bag. And another bag that is really very close in dimensions and looks is my Rambler bag, the original Rambler's Legacy bag. It's very similar. It's also in the same colorway, but the Rambler is shorter, and you can see it best when I put them side by side. A little bit shorter in length. Not by much, by a little bit. So, other than that, they're pretty similar. I was surprised that the Quart is actually bigger. I was thinking the Quart was going to be smaller, but it's a little bit wider, a little bit longer, and the Rambler is taller only because the flap sticks up more, and I have the strap in there. So very similar bags. And then the other interesting thing about this bag is this is my first made in Mexico bag. I've never had one that was made in Mexico before. And the leather is really nice and soft. It's still in beautiful condition. You can see the subtle veining inside. Really nice. And I didn't have to shine up the brass at all. The brass is in really good condition, better than my other Quart. Still has the hang tag and the pretty brass dog leash clips. Pocket in the back. These are great bags. If you can find one, I'd highly recommend it. I know ML Sundays has my ideal one. It's the, I think it's camel colored with the nickel hardware. And that one is harder to find, and when you do find them, the prices are crazy. I've seen them for like $350, and I'm not going to spend that, but I love hers. It is so pretty. So I'm still on the lookout for one more. I'd like to add that one to my collection, but in the meantime, I'm really happy to have two, and I think I'll get a lot of use out of this one in the summertime. I just like to carry lighter bags. This is a lightweight bag. They're so practical, and I know that I'll use it a lot because I use my black Coach Kip a lot too. So I just wanted to show you the bag. Take a quick look inside. I have it stuffed, so it's just like one big pocket. You've got the zippered pocket in the back, goes all the way down, and then you just have a front pocket, and it's all this is doubled up leather, so it's the smooth leather on both sides, but the rest is the unfinished raw leather. And so that means that if you want to give this a good cleaning and dunk it in water and clean it that way, you can, and it's not going to damage the bag. So I didn't have to do that. Luckily, this had no odors, and it was so nice and clean. So I lucked out on that. I was expecting to have to do a little bit of rehab on it, but even the corners are nice, and I lucked out again. So I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Until next time.